Better than dead. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. A brutal bodycam first-person shooter set in Hong Kong. Kill your captors, rescue the others, and record every second of your revenge because you're probably some kind of influencer. Doesn't say that at the end. No. There's a few graphical options to twiddle and tweak with to get the best out of your rig. It recommends a 3080. I ran this on a 2080, but I turned things down. It doesn't look very nice. The graphics are a bit shit. But it's supposed to be out of a body cam, so I guess that's immersivititis for you. So, you can't really grumble about that. But what I can grumble about is the actual, while we're talking technical shit, the sway on the gun. The mouse feels like it's got lag and mouse acceleration on. And there isn't any controls to turn that off, but it just feels it just feels terrible when you get your mouse on for the first time and you start moving it around and you're watching the gun, you think, you feel pissed, guys. You feel pissed. I mean, get this. This is me aiming at somebody and walking towards them. And I'm keeping the mouse perfectly still. This is all just in-game sway. You have to aim, and this is aiming down sights as well. You have to aim under them conditions. I mean, saying that, you are playing as a woman, so I pretty much say it's very accurate. Anyway, what do? Well, you play as a woman she was abducted by nasty people and forced to do unspeakable acts, and she escaped, and now she wants to... It's a cross between I Spit on Your Grave, Taken, and a big piss-up, because you feel drunk when you're playing it. So, that's the game. You'll get a mission, and the mission will be to go inside and kill everybody that's a bastard. So you go in and you start shooting. You only have a pistol, you don't have any other weapons. Now, here's the thing. If you shoot an innocent person, you will take more damage. You'll get hit more often by the bad guys. If you shoot lots and lots of innocent people, you're going to get whacked completely off the bad guys. So the idea is don't hit innocent people, mark your target mentally, and shoot the bad guys, and then you won't get hit as much. You also have unlimited ammo, even though I ran out of ammo, but the game says you have unlimited ammo, so I don't understand that I ran out of ammo. I still managed to do the mission, I just ran like but I ran out of ammo. Now, you also get bullet time. It is activated by crouching and sprinting, so if you sprint and then crouch, you slide, and that activates bullet time, which is ridiculous. You should just have a key for bullet time. I mean, what the Why do I have to run and slide across the floor to activate bullet time? That's just ludicrous. And can I just say that certain keys don't work? I tried to bind S to crouch and it just doesn't work, so I had to bind it to something else. So, yeah, and also the settings don't save. My graphical settings just don't save. There's a lot of bugs in the game in that sense. Some of the missions involve you rescuing a hostage. So you'll find the hostage, you walk up to them, they'll say, right, I'm coming with you, and they'll just follow you out of the building. All the missions pretty much involve you having to escape. You have to do a task in the building and then get out, and the game tells you when it's time to leave. And obviously there'll be guys all coming at you and ambushing you and shit like that. The AI's alright, I mean, they're good shots once they actually get a bead on you, but initially you have like a second to hit them while they're reloading their guns or looking at where you are. So you do get a little bit of a gap from spotting them to them actually opening fire on you, which you kind of need. But the hitboxes of them are broken in a lot of areas, especially when they're on the floor. You have to finish them off if they fall down or they get back up and start shooting you. And there was one guy, and this happened a few times, it seems to happen when you're near objects. I put 6 into him and all of them missed. Point blank range, should have hit, but as you can see, no blood splats and he's still alive. So I had to reload and hit him again. Now, here's the thing. After 5 to 10, 15 minutes of playing this game, I wanted to uninstall it and wreck it because I was just so pissed off at how awful the aiming was. It was ludicrous. The controls were shit. It was just fucking wank. But as I started to play more and more, I hated it even... I didn't. But as I started to play it more and more, I started to like it more and more. The aiming seems to work if you just go crazy and spam the bullets. Just go bang, 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 bang. And it kind of steadies the gun a bit better. So I ended up kind of going around putting like as many shots into each person as I could. And that kind of made it work a bit for me. And after about an hour, I was starting to, oh yeah, this is quite good, this. And now I'm quite liking the game. It needs a load of polish and a lot of work, but it's not out yet. It comes out on the 12th into early access, so I'm hoping that this is going to do a lot better. I'm going to kind of leave it now until it's been out for a good few months, and then I'll come back when it's in early access, when it's been in early access a few months, and just see if they've twiddled and tweaked it much, because it does need work at the minute. It just feels wrong. It doesn't. It could be better. It could be better, but it's certainly not bad. And I have had a bit of a blast playing it. And I'll probably play it for another hour or so. I'll probably stream it a bit because yeah, it's fun. And it did tax my machine a little bit, but I think once the options is fixed and they start saving, that'll improve the graphical options and things like that. And also the keybinds need looking at because the SK I couldn't bind it. But overall, it's not bad. Certainly not bad. And you get it's lips out action, shooting people in the face and in the balls. I just think you need a little bit more control over the actual crosshair. The aiming's the biggest problem with the game by far.